What's going on, everybody? AQ Devi here. Thank you so much for joining me, and in today's video I thought we would have some fun and play Ashes of the Damned and Cursed with all 9 of the original Ashes Relics active. Of course, with that you're gonna have some things active that you normally already would, like round start delay cut, no self-revive kits, 4 perk limit, but of course you're gonna have some of the nastier ones that we like to never use, like the Mimic Relic, no power-ups, no augments. This really is going to be a hell of a challenge, so if at any point you find yourself enjoying this video, a like, comment, and subscribe are always appreciated, but without further ado, let's get into it. I wish I could say I have a strategy in mind for this, but I really don't have any idea what to do. Everything is going to be so in flux with this game in particular. I'm just going to roll with whatever they throw at me. After playing a little bit with the gun cycling relic, I am used to it a bit more, but with everything else activated, it's really going to be something else. I don't know what to expect. The only goal I have in mind is, I believe that there's a dark ops associated with doing this and getting to round 50, so I guess that's what we're shooting for. I can't say I'm not nervous, because round 50, especially with like no augments and no ammo crates, it sounds like a hell of a challenge to me. Oh, and I forgot about the mimics. That's it's gonna take some getting used to, for sure. I have not played with the mimics on since I guess I last had to, which it's been a long time. Yeah, I'm not falling for that. I just remembered that we are not going to be getting a max ammo this round, are we? Oh, this is a lot to deal with. With no ammo crates and no max ammos, we are going to be hitting the box quite a bit, I fear, which is just going to end up making the weapon swaps even harder because I'm not sticking to any one particular gun. Even if I don't get to round 50, I think this is just a fun challenge to do anyways. I really just do it for the love of the game. You guys know me. I'll tell you what, I'm so curious to see at the end of this game's life cycle, like how many relics there are going to be and what they all do, and see if we can't activate every single one of them to see how far we can get. Then I'm sure it would be completely brutal, and hopefully there are none that like contradict one another, if that makes sense. I know Expert Fusion has said in the past that he's okay with relics that like you can activate one but not the other, like it would lock you out of a certain one if you had another one equipped. But I don't know, I think like the end goal at the end of this game's life cycle would be to get to a certain round, I guess, or do a certain quest with every single relic active in the game. That's just me though, not sure about you guys. Comment down below, what do you think? Should there be relics that are mutually exclusive, ones that you can have active that lock you out of other ones? Let me know down below. These guys are a lot less fun when they don't give me any rewards, that's for sure. Yeah, by far the worst part of this is the mimics. I think they're fine. They're weak enough to where it's not so bad, but man, they just spawn a little too frequently, you know? Oh, and we got our first head task. I want to get all my perks filled up before we actually end up grabbing any of the mystery perks here. And for this challenge specifically, I don't think I'm gonna kill any zombies, just in case they drop something and it spawns a mimic, and I don't want to deal with that for this. There is a little bit of strategy to go into this, but not a whole lot. I guess we could put some money into our melee, just because it's not really gonna swap into anything else but a melee, and it doesn't cost any ammo, which could be really beneficial, at least getting points in these earlier rounds. All right, I saw one free perk in there. We did get some Casimirs, which is nice, but we're gonna go ahead and get our, oh my gosh, we are gonna go ahead and get our 4 perks before we grab that, just to get past that 4 perk limit. So far everything's looking okay. My biggest problem, besides the mimics of course, is the ammo is in a difficult place right now. It's definitely going to take a little bit of strategy here to get ammo when we don't have max ammos and we don't have ammo crates. The only other thing I can think of is to be very strategic about when we pack a punch to get ammo refills, but that'll only last us so long. What is this, dude? All right, what are we gonna get? Hopefully not some crap. Wisp tea, it's something, I guess. Oh, and I forgot this is Wisp Tea without the healing benefits that I normally use. Fantastic. Aside from this, how are you guys feeling about the new map coming out in Season 2 Reloaded? I know a lot of us were expecting it at Season 2's beginning, but personally, I am not too upset about it. I am still absolutely loving Black Ops 7 Zombies and all it has to offer right now. There are still plenty of grinds for me to be focusing on, like getting my guns max prestiged, and plus Ashes of the Damned as well as Astra, I think are at minimum top 5 maps. But that's just me. I know I am kind of a modern zombies enjoyer, if you will, but man, these maps are something special, at least compared to what we've been getting in the past few games. And hey, if you don't like modern zombies, that is totally fine. That's your opinion. And hey, if you want a more casual experience in Black Ops 7, I'll link on screen my video from last week, which is a challenge playing Black Ops 7 Zombies with Black Ops 1 mechanics, basically rules and parameters that kind of hold your feet to the fire and make it a more punishing experience, but it is very akin to the old days, especially Black Ops 1. One of the best parts of the Samantha's Drawing Relic has definitely been the multi-pack augment for Mule Kick, as well as having a 4th Pack-a-Punch in Cursed mode. But unfortunately, with the Blood Vial Relic of having no augments, that is going to make the powering up part of this game a lot more difficult. Maybe not difficult, maybe time-consuming is the right word, but yeah, it's definitely going to be felt. And Vulture Aid, I wish that came with Armor, but that is sadly not the case this time. I also think combat axes can definitely be a friend when I am out of ammo. It's definitely a slow way to rack up kills, but it might just be what we have to rely on if we're in a pinch on ammo. PhD, we will take PhD, except we can't even really use it for sliding purposes, so it's not going to do too much for us unless we somehow get a ray gun. Which with the Samantha's Drawing Relic, I don't even think we want a ray gun necessarily, because it will swap into a legendary rarity, which is fine, but I would rather keep my ray gun. Oh my gosh. And don't tell me. We're probably screwed here, aren't we? Oh my gosh. I just kind of have to stay on him because his health regenerates, but with a sniper, it's kind of crappy. And of course, they locked us out of our stamina because of Wisp Tea. Jesus. And we also just lost the self-revive we just got. I'm surprised we haven't seen a TED task pop up in a while. I could really use double tap or something right about now. All right, finally got a TED task at Janus Towers. I'm sure it's gonna be the damn jump pad one, but that's okay. I think I'm getting the hang of that one a lot more these days. Oh, it's the Mangler Cannon. Okay. The most satisfying sounding TED trial there is. Yes, dead shot. Oh my gosh. Dead shot and another self-revive. Oh my gosh. What a spot. Ooh, and another trial at Ashwood. Come on, baby. I've also stupidly been ignoring ammo mod, so I might as well go and apply Napalm Burst to both of these. No! You're kidding me. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't have... Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about it. I don't have equivalent exchange. The no augments relic. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. There's so much going on. I want to get rid of Wisp Tea. I just don't want it or need it. And it's just in the way at this point. All right. We're going to go ahead and get double tap going. I think damage right now is going to be pretty important. And stamina up. Oh my gosh. And before I take on these Ursas, I'm going to go ahead and put Napalm Burst on this thing. Hopefully they don't spawn in super quick, and they are. Nope. 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 I'm realizing this is going to take forever because there's 2 of them and their health is regenerating. So I have to make sure I'm continuing to go after the same one the whole time. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, 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 no. I got one. Oh my gosh. They gave me like the worst thing I could possibly ask for this exact moment in my game. There are just so many things to keep in mind when you have all 9 of these relics active. Oh my god. There are certain moments where I'm really up to the mercy of the game when it decides what weapon to give me. And normally by now I feel like I would have my guns in completely different places than they are now. And I've only had to kind of do it in this weird way to continue to have ammo when I need it. Oh, I don't already want to deal with more Xursas. I am now out of ammo in search of a wall buy for one of the weapons I have. Oh my gosh. This is so rough. I'm saying it. This might be harder than the challenge I did last week. Keep in mind, I got to round 31 with guns that were at max green rarity and single pack-a-punch. You know what? No, I refuse to let that be my end. I will see you guys at round 32 again so we can pick up where we left off, because this will not defeat me. Wow, I clearly have not played enough with Samantha's drawing, because my gun, for the first time that I've seen, actually just randomly switched into a ray gun Mark II. I believe it was only a green rarity gun as well. I'm hoping that on the next round that it'll swap into a legendary weapon, but I don't know. We'll see about that. Wait, what? It swapped back into a blue weapon? What? Well, that's annoying. I feel a little bit cheated here. But hey, I do have Mule Kick, which I think is a good solution to our ammo problem. Not exactly the best one, but it's something just to have more ammo to carry around in our back pocket for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so back. I min-maxed quite a bit on this game, and I have a quadruple pack weapon, which is awesome, and a triple pack as well. And I've gone through a bit of a trial and error period with doing this challenge. Had some hiccups, but I think this could be the game that we get to 50. I don't want to toot my own horn too soon, but we have yet to go down, so I think we are in a decent spot, at least for now, until they start super sprinting and we get a whole bunch of armored ones. If you want to know how much I've been min-maxing, this is an hour and a half to get to round 32. In a challenge like this, you really do have to pay attention to where you put your money into. And if nothing else, I think I'm getting a bit better at finding where the mimics are. Oh, I'm in such a shit spot right now because the gun that I would normally be using to kill, because it's quad pack-a-punched, is not a wall weapon, so I have no way of getting ammo for it. Hopefully, now that I have napalm burst and ultra rarity on this, we should be able to get through this round as long as I can keep on one single Xursa, because they keep regenerating health. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Please give me ammo. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it was getting a little too dicey there. I did go down, but that was a tough spot. We will live to fight another day. I don't know how many days, but it's not looking great. I'll just say that. Oh, the jump pad. This is a hell of a time to give me this one. Come on, baby. Dead shot would really help me. No. Don't do me like that, bro. Just go down already. Oh my gosh. Nope. Nope. Get off me. Oh, fucking die already. You're kidding me. Yes. Oh my gosh. Stop spawning the mimics. It is the last thing I need right now. Please be real ammo. Thank you. Well, looks like I gotta go buy some ammo. I'm honestly just lucky that one of my weapons is a wall weapon, because if not, I'd be pretty much soft locked here, I think. All right, round 40. I feel like anytime I start making progress with points, I end up having to spend all my money on ammo, especially if I have a really crappy gun with not a lot of ammo at the start. Nope. And once again, we are stuck with weapons that are not on the wall. What the hell just happened? No. No. No! Round 46, we're in a bit of a flow state right now. I'm just hoping we don't get screwed on our random guns for the remainder of the rounds. The hardest thing about this challenge, of course, with the ammo is I think there's potential to get soft locked in this. I guess in theory you could buy like an Akita or an Echo and get points that way, but if that happens to you on a higher round with a Zersa, I don't see how you can safely do that. You'd have to be very, very careful. It would also probably help to use gobblegums, but I really don't use those all that often. This might be the right time to, but I'm trying to do it without if I can, and so far I've been good, and I highly doubt I will have to use any for the last 4 rounds. You're kidding me. I literally just got cornered. Oh man, I don't like that. At least now I can go get Deadshot. Yes, and we got a TED trial, so hopefully we'll get a couple more perks just to finish this thing out. Please tell me we get something good here. Cola, I will absolutely take that. Ladies and gentlemen, round 50 on Ashes of the Damned with all 9 of the original relics. And we got a Ravager round. I'm hoping that we might be able to even exfil. Are we able to exfil? I don't even know what we have. We might be able to make it happen. Just gotta take care of the Doppelgast so the Hunter bots can focus on the Zersa. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Okay. They all just leave. We love when that happens. There's a come back. Yes! Get fucked. Oh. What a sigh of relief. A 3-hour game complete. Oh. Well, that was an absolute nightmare. But I do have some tips if you guys decide to take this challenge on for yourself. To start, you're going to want to absolutely min-max the early rounds. You're going to want to utilize all the Ravagers you can to get maximum salvage at the beginning, including letting them take care of the little mimic props that are scattered around the map. I would also focus on only upgrading one weapon at a time to start for the Zersas and mimics. And for your other weapon, you can just spin the box because it's very cheap, it's going to be weak and get you a lot of points. Plus, as the game goes on, the box will boost the rarity, which will basically give you free rarity upgrades. Some other things to remember is the mimics can be useful for refilling your ammo. I'd say every 2 to 3 mimics you kill will drop a little sack of ammo for you, which with this challenge you will absolutely need. And if you have a gun you are able to buy ammo for off the wall, it might be a good idea to refill it before changing rounds, as you have no guarantee when you'll be able to get ammo again. I would also try to ping any special enemies you're attacking when there are multiple of them, as when you swap between them, their health regen can completely drain your ammo unnecessarily. But anyways, if you guys decide to take this on yourself, comment down below and let me know how far you're able to get. With all that said, if at any point you found yourself enjoying this video, a like, comment, subscribe are always appreciated. But until next time, I've been AQ Devi, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.